Hey everybody, we're back with just the simple standard webcam. Hey everybody, it's Eric Walker and Captain Rickster's joining me here, and we're going to wait for everybody to come online here. We got a little bit of a late start, but we're getting ready to start the show. Let's wait for everybody to join.
Good, we got one already.
It's Virginia.
Two.
Okay, we'll just worry about doing the show, our normal show on our podcast, until we're able to have the budget to hire people
To do it right for us.
to do all the camera stuff, because it's too much to do everything. Oh, I'm hired back again because I said that.
Oh, good. I hate seeing people being fired.
Yeah, I know. Virginia fires and hires people back so quickly.
I know, huh?
Oh, yeah. So we had a very interesting day. Welcome, everybody, to the AllForScifi. I wish you did too, Virginia. She lives in. She said she wished she lived closer, and
That'd be
she
nice.
lives in Albuquerque or somewhere in New Mexico, if I remember correctly, which is a great town to live in as well.
Yes, it is.
So everybody's joining us. We got 5 people. So let's go ahead and get started, everybody. Hey, hi. Got Bernard Dotzer from Germany, Pablo Bean,
Oh, cool.
Carlos Sanchez from, I think he's from South America. So Kevin's with us, Gordy, Steven Spoltor. Hey, Steven. Steven's part of a great community called the Community of Star Wars Collectors.
Yes.
And the CSWC, and that is a great community. We always we consider them family now that we know them, and it's a really great community. So on Facebook, look up the Community of Star Wars Collectors. It is the largest community of Star Wars collectors in the world, I think. So, and Carlos says hi from Ecuador.
All right,
So.
Carlos.
And also, this podcast is sponsored by Order 66 Toys. Now, if you guys need any toys that are Star Wars toys, you need to go to Order 66 Toys, because they're out by Dallas in Allen, Texas. And Jeff and Josh and Robbie and all the team there, they're fantastic people. So go to their Facebook page. They're our sponsor. Order 66 Toys, and like them, because every Friday night they have a Friday Night Live sale, and you want to talk about really great deals on Star Wars toys.
Oh, yes, they're really good.
They blow it out. So, and they do ship outside the country in some cases. So be sure, everybody, to go ahead and join Order 66 Toys. I see Virginia has already put the link there. And also go join the Community of Star Wars Collectors. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the show started, and this is episode 17, and let's go ahead and roll it in. Here we go. The following feature presentation is part of the AllForScifi Podcast Network.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
If you only knew the power of the dark side, Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed.
No, I am your father.
I'll be back.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. It's a trap!
Love this. Yippee-ki-yay. I can't say that bad word.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a PG show. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
The needs of the few.
Oh, the one. Do not.
Do not.
There is no try. Oh, yeah. Live long and prosper.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Oops. You said a bad word.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Doc.
Wait a minute.
Are you telling me you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
Wow. That's pretty awesome. Hey, Rob, how are you?
Think it away? Goodbye.
Hello.
Diego Montoya. You killed my father.
You killed my father. Prepare
Stop
to
saying
die.
that.
No, don't stop saying that.
I see dead people.
I see them. You know, that's really a gift.
So what?
Some people do see
Yes, it
dead
is.
people.
Some people do see them.
You said that.
Why so serious?
Would you volunteer? Yeah, that's a great, great show. Love it. Give me 1 second, everybody.
Yes. You've got to do something real quick. There we go. Now the noise is down.
Yeah, we live in where it's over 100 degrees all the time. Virginia could relate. I'm back, everybody.
Yes,
But I had the
Virginia can.
air running, and it does get hot here in California.
Yes, it does.
But everybody, welcome to AllForScifi podcast. Today is September 14th,
Yep.
2019. This is episode 17, and we're recording this live in Woodland Hills, California. I'm your host, Eric Walker, and sitting behind me is...
Captain Rickster.
Hey!
How's everybody doing out there today?
Yes, it's quite a day. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about the movie Freaks,
Oh, yes. That was a good movie.
which I don't think is named correctly. It's a bad
Yeah.
title for this movie. It
It
shouldn't be
really
named
is.
Freaks.
Should we name something else?
And I think that they promoted it wrong because they're saying it's like Cloverfield, and it's not. It's kind of like a sci-fi. It really is a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, it really is sci-fi.
I mean, they got that part right.
Right.
So
Not much of a thriller either. I mean, it's really good. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the movie.
Right.
If it came out different than I thought it would be,
yes.
but I enjoyed it. I mean, I had a good time. So it's worth seeing.
Well, we're going to get into that and more on this show, but we got a lot to talk about today.
Yes, we do.
And including the movie Freaks. And we just met the entire cast and the director of the movie Freaks. They were there at the showing, and they're holding a question and answer period as well. And we got some video too. Later, we're going to post some video on our feed. We got to meet including meeting the little girl who stole the show, the movie.
Oh,
Her name
yes.
is Lexi Coker. She's 10 years old.
Yes,
She's a
Lexi.
very nice little girl. She was very polite. She's got a great future ahead of her.
Yes, I can't wait to see more of her in other movies.
She's a great actor. She really
actress.
stole the show. And she reminded me a lot of, because I grew up with her, but she reminded me of Soleil Moon Frye, who played Punky Brewster.
Right.
This girl has that raspy voice and reminded me a lot of Soleil. So,
Yes.
in fact, so much so, I thought maybe that was Soleil's children, because Soleil has 3 kids. So I thought maybe one of her daughters got into show business. But no, I looked it up, and it's Lexi Coker. And
Yes.
the movie also stars Bruce Dern and some other people. But we'll get into all that. But it's labeled not correctly.
Right. Shouldn't
And
be called
that's-
Freaks. It's nothing like it, but it's
They needed to come up with a better name than that.
right. It was a really great show, though. I mean, it's worth seeing. Trust me.
It is. It definitely is. Definitely. So I have some exciting news, Captain Rickster.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
This week, actually yesterday,
Yes, yesterday.
I got this bad boy.
Oh,
See what this is, everybody?
Yes, that's a bad boy, all right.
This is an RF writer and reader. So it could read it and it could write
That's right.
RF codes. And what's the significance of this? This thing.
Yes.
It's these holocrons here. This is the Jedi holocron, and the Sith one is over here somewhere. He's hiding.
Yes, he's afraid.
Yeah, he's afraid. Anyway, what's going on with this? Excuse me. What's going on with this is these Kyber crystals have codes on them. They have numbers on them. So every time you put this Kyber crystal inside the holocron, it's the way it knows it's like the purple one or the right one to play the right message is by that RF code. So that's very exciting. And you know why it's exciting? It's exciting because I'm not, there's 17 Kyber crystals.
That's right.
17 of these, all these different colors. And you guys have heard me talk about this. And I want to collect all 17 of these bad boys.
And he's going to do it.
I actually have them now because of this thing.
That's right.
But if I had not gotten this thing, this RF reader and writer, code writer, I would have been, because Disney, I don't know who the brainchild is up there, thought of this, but in the packaging of these things, it does not say, who's on this Kyber crystal, whether it's Darth Maul. Of course, this is purple, so it's going to be Darth Maul.
Right.
But I'll give you another example, like the green one. We know that Qui-Gon Jinn had a green one, Master Yoda had a green one, and then you have the blue ones, which we know Luke Skywalker had a blue one, Obi-Wan Kenobi had a blue Kyber crystal. So each of these have different messages that play when you put them inside this holocron. And there's 17 of them, but you can't tell which one it is. So you would have to keep buying them, and if you keep buying them, you're going to get duplicates. So to get all 17, you might have to buy 30 of them or 40 or 50 of them, and they're $15 each. So that's a cash cow if I ever seen one, right?
That's definitely true.
So guess what? I got a fix for that.
Oh, yes, he does.
It's this thing, and I've already tested it, and I've done a how-to video. So I'm telling everybody that's listening to this podcast today, go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, because the second I post this video teaching you guys how to use this bad boy, it's a fun video too. I did some editing and I wrote original music for it and everything. But go to our AllForScifi YouTube page, click subscribe, and then hit the notification bell. So the second I post that video, it's going to be posted later today. You get to see how to change these. I might sometime during this show, I might go ahead and change one of them to show you guys live. I don't want to do too much of it, but there's a how-to video, and you guys could go to YouTube and check that out. So not much was happening this week sci-fi wise, other than this Freaks movie. There was a few announcements made, but not much is going on this week, right, Captain Rickster?
That's right. But next week is a little bit different story. Another good movie coming out next week, and then just after, well, actually until now, until end of the year, it's going to be filled with sci-fi good stuff.
Yes, sci-fi is going to pick up. We had a little bit of a lull, and we were talking a lot about, and we had Netflix. Thank God for Netflix, right?
Thank God for that one.
Yeah, so we were able to do a lot of Netflix shows. But yeah, starting next week, we have Ad Astra with Brad Pitt, which is Virginia's boyfriend. No, I don't know if he is or not, but sorry, Virginia.
Oh, she loves him.
I don't know. Do all women love Brad Pitt? I don't know.
I think so.
You wanna weigh in on that, ladies?
We should put a survey on that one.
Yeah. Okay. So, Virginia says she really wants to see Joker.
Oh yeah, that's coming out next month.
We saw a preview of Joker, and that really looks good.
Oh yes.
I've been saying this all year, and I'm getting tired of the reboots or the remakes, and how many Joker movies we've had, and do we need another one? We had Heath Ledger, and then before that we had Jack Nicholson, before, on and on and on. But this Joker, there's something about it. It's going to be different.
Right. It's definitely going to be different.
So don't go in, when you go see it, don't go in there expecting the same old Joker.
Yeah, it's totally different. There's got to be the second or third trailer already. It's out.
Right. And it looked good. So I'm excited to see it too. Although I'm tired of seeing the same thing regurgitated by Hollywood all the time. At least this one looks pretty interesting.
That's definitely true, yes.
So I don't think Virginia likes Brad Pitt, because I see a big no there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow.
So
that's unusual.
Well, hey, to each its own, right?
That's definitely true.
Yeah. And I see, and going back to Facebook Live, we have Xavier, Adam joined us, Buddy Mix. Hey, Buddy, what's up?
Buddy, how you
Buddy
doing?
Mix is watching.
Can't wait to see you again when you come out and visit.
And Andrea Morris is as well. I went to high school with Andrea.
Uh-oh.
Really cool girl.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Hey, it wasn't as long as you think. It's only in your mind how long things are, Captain Rickster.
Oh, okay.
And I still feel like I'm 25 years old. So.
And you look it still.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Are you just like trying to get me going?
I was trying to get you going as usual.
Yeah, you guys.
Hey, we got to have some fun on this show.
Yeah, we do. Virginia says she's always had a crush on Mace, aka Eric Walker. What? Uh-oh. Be careful.
No kidding.
No, but that's gonna make me red. Can you tell I'm turning red through the screen?
Yes.
I'm blushing.
You're starting to blush again.
Yeah.
Thanks, Virginia.
Thank you, Virginia. So yeah, let's so a lot of exciting things have been going on with this new toy I have, Us Boys and Our Toys, right?
Oh yes.
And it's kind of cool. Let me go ahead and show you real quick before we get into reviewing Freaks. Let me show you real quick. Let's take a yellow one. Here's a yellow one. Okay, let me show you guys. Yellow one. I'm gonna have to hold everything up because of the way the camera is. Let me take it out. Hold on a second. Okay, so here's a yellow one. The yellow Kyber crystal. Okay. And here's the reader. So what you do is you turn it on. Yeah, click the on button. There it is. Okay. Now, the Kyber crystals, these Kyber crystals, they're at the frequency of 125 kilohertz. So let me choose 125 kilohertz. Oh, first I got to click OK, that I'm not going to break the law and make a bunch of credit cards with this thing. Hold on.
That's true.
Okay, so I'm going to click OK. See, so yeah, I said okay. I said okay at the disclaimer. So now I'm going to choose on mode. You choose 125 kilohertz.
ID 125 kilohertz.
Okay, ID 125 kilohertz. Now on the back here, it's the back. You put the crystal here, so it reads it. So let's see what's on. Let's see whose Kyber crystal this belongs to. Here we go. Ready? Read.
Read failure.
Oh, figure.
Oh, come on.
Okay. It's also very finicky. If you don't, you got to move it around to get it to read it. Hold on.
Read failure.
Oh, boy.
Read success. Card number is 3083.
Okay. Read success. This Kyber crystal's code is 3083. And let me see who that is. I don't have the list right here in front of me. Let me bring it up. Give me 1 second. You want to say something while I find who 3083 is?
You know, it's actually pretty neat for that machine. I mean, Walt Disney now is definitely going to be in trouble with this new machine out trying to. Now you just don't have to buy crystals just to get the ones you want, and it's so much easier and it's so much cheaper to buy the crystals separately than it is to buy the crystals and everything else along with it. So who wants to spend $50 when you can spend $14 on a small crystal and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're going to be in trouble, but.
Hey,
they're not going to get me, Disney. You're not. You've opened my wallet for sure.
Oh yes,
but I'm not gonna buy 30 or 40 Kyber crystals to try to get all 17 of them. I'm gonna take this RF reader and writer, and I'm gonna make my own one. So I only have to buy 17.
That's
17
right.
is still a lot of money, right?
Yes,
17.
it is.
They just raised the price on these. These used to be $12. Now they're $15.
15, yeah.
$14.99. So this code is 3083, and 3083 it's Maz Katana. So if you see, let me go ahead and fire this thing up so you could hear Maz Katana's voice. So you can. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to change it right here in front of you. So here we go. The yellow one. So I'm putting the yellow one in. See, it turned yellow, kind of yellowish green, but here.
I am no Jedi, but I know the Force. It
Oh.
moves through and surrounds every living thing.
Okay, so that's Maz Katana. Let me go ahead and take it out. So who do you want me to change this to? Everybody, let's join in. Everybody, what Kyber crystal should I change this to? I'm going to ask everybody on Facebook Live, which Kyber crystal do you want this yellow one to be changed to? It doesn't have to be another yellow. The only other yellow one is the Temple Guard. I could change that to the Temple Guard since it's a yellow one, but wouldn't it be great to take this yellow one and make it a red one, right? Or make it a blue one? Like the blue has Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the green has Master Yoda and Qui-Gon
yes.
Jinn.
Definitely Master Yoda.
Okay, the first person that says what color to change it to, I'm going to do. Okay? Buddy Mix says change it to the purple one. So the purple one would be, the purple one is going to be, it's going to be Mace Windu. Okay, so the purple, let's do Mace Windu number 2, which is 3079. So here we go. I'm going to turn this thing back up. I'm going to do the disclaimer. Okay, I'm going to choose it's 125 kilohertz.
I need 125 kilohertz.
Let's go ahead and, again, this is yellow, and I know I'm repeating myself, but this one is...
Read failure.
So not a read failure, but...
Read failure. Read failure.
Oh, come on.
Read success. Card number is 3083.
So it's 3083, so now I'm going to change this to purple. The purple one is Mace Windu, and that Mace Windu one is 3079. So you click the button that says, on here there's a button that says input.
Please enter the card number.
So I'm going to input the card number, which is 3079. No, I hit 6. Oh, I hit it wrong.
Input errors. Please enter the card number.
3079. So 3079, hit input again.
Card number is 3079.
Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and write it. Here we go. Go ahead. Change.
Write failure. Write success.
Write success. Here we go. So now I'm going to stick this one, yellow one, in there, and you're going to see it's going to change to from yellow. It was yellow greenish. It's going to be purple now. Here we go. Well, it's going to be blue when I turn it on, but it's blue because that's the default one. Okay, so, and here we go. I am putting this yellow one, which is now purple. Here we go. The yellow one is now purple. See, it turned purple. Here we go.
In war as in peace, we must trust the Force. We must follow the path that is set before us, and we must defend those who cannot defend themselves.
Wow.
Emotions have power that discipline cannot contain.
Okay, so
A Jedi must beware of
now it is, now
for fear of never
you see
being
it's
able to
purple,
control it again.
but it's not really purple because I changed it. It's really a yellow one. Dun, dun, dun. It's yellow. No trickery here. So everybody here also just mentioned doing Obi-Wan. So real quickly, let me do this really fast. I'm going to take this yellow one. Let's change it real quick to, let me look up I'm not going to read it and do that whole process. Let me just find the blue one is, who did you guys, you guys said blue, Obi-Wan blue. Okay, so Obi-Wan is Old Ben. That's 3078. Okay, so input.
Please enter the card number.
3078. Input again.
Enter the correct card number is 3078.
Okay, let's write it.
Write failure. Write failure.
Come on.
Write failure. Write failure.
Kind of sounds like me.
Write failure.
Hold on.
Write failure. Write failure. Write failure.
Come on.
Write failure.
Oh, I know why. It's the right. I forgot a step. Okay, let me go ahead and do the mode. I forgot. It's 125 kilohertz. That's what I did. 3. So
Something I would do.
Please enter the card number.
Yeah, you got to change it to 125 kilohertz because that's the actual frequency. So.
3078.
Okay, now here we go.
Enter the correct card number is 3078.
Here we go.
The suspense.
Right failure.
Come on.
Right failure. Right success.
Right success. So now it should be, this yellow one should be Old Ben Kenobi. So let's go ahead. So I'm going to stick the yellow one in there, and then we can move on, guys. But I just changed this yellow one to a blue one now. So it should come up yellow. It should come up blue. It should be Old Ben. It's not going to be Luke Skywalker. Here we go.
You cannot escape your destiny.
See? Yep, it's Old Ben.
Yes, it
Don't
is.
give in to hate. That leads to the dark side.
Yes, don't give in to hate. It leads to the dark side. Thank you very much, Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. And yeah, it's not that I break things. It's just that I forgot this. I skipped that step. But yeah, Virginia, you're funny. So there you go. I did it. I just changed. I took a yellow Kyber crystal. It's yellow. I made it purple. Then I took the purple one, which is still yellow, and made it blue. It's still yellow, yet it's doing the blue one. Also, they gave me these credit card things, like these, and you don't even need these Kyber crystals, because if you take this credit card, which is has that magnetic strip, and put it on the outside, you open it up and you put it on the outside and then close it, it thinks there's a Kyber crystal inside. So you could take these cards and change it as well. I noticed that. So everybody, the whole point of all this thing is I'm only going to get 17, guys. I'm not going to buy 30 or 40 or 50. Anyway,
Save money.
Save money. So this little device doesn't cost that much money. And I do recommend when I post the video to YouTube later today, showing you guys how to do this. It's a fun video. It's going to be quite different than this. It's all edited with, I wrote original music and everything else for it. So when I post that video later, I'll have links so you guys could go and buy one of these. If anybody wants to go buy an RF or a reader and writer, I'll put links up there. But I do recommend if you do buy it, don't buy it from that one that everybody's telling you guys to buy it from. That place is in China, and it's going to take forever to get it. So don't get the one in China. Go to eBay, and when you're on eBay, be careful too. Go in on the left-hand side on eBay. Make sure you choose United States so you know it's coming from the USA, not from China as well. That way you'll get it right away instead of waiting, a month to get it as well. Okay, let's get back to the show. Hey, everybody, back to Facebook Live. I see Corey joined us. Joanne. Hey, Joanne Atwood. Hey, how you doing? Joanne is wonderful. Matthias. Hi, how are you, Matthias? Dante is back.
Oh, good.
Hi, Dante. Nice to see you as well. Dante is making some shirts. And speaking of shirts, Dante and everybody out there, if you're watching, have you noticed our new merchandise? The hats we're wearing? AllForScifi. That's our new merch. And I have an extra one here, which we're going to give away to one of you guys. This is an extra one, which we're going to give away to some listener. So we're going to do some sort of contest. We'll figure it out maybe with Virginia. And everybody that answers the questions correctly, we'll put them, in a hat or something and pull their name out of it so it's fair. And,
yes. We need to be fair. To our fans.
But we got free merchandise. We have buttons. Dante is working on some great shirts as well.
Oh,
so
cool.
That's awesome.
Can't wait to see them.
Yeah, no, I've seen them and they look great. Let's talk about the main topic of today's show, which is Freaks, the movie Freaks.
Yes.
Which is it's kind of in limited release. I don't see that it's in a lot of movie theaters out there.
No, I don't either.
And my biggest gripe is the way they're promoting this movie. I don't think that they're promoting it correctly, because the movie I saw did not remind me of Cloverfield.
And didn't remind me of Freaks either.
Yeah, well, that's another thing, but it's definitely a sci-fi movie. Everybody,
oh, yes, definitely it is sci-fi,
and it was a good movie. The directing was good, the acting was wonderful.
Choreography, the fantasy part was good too.
every
Yes.
element of this movie was good. Basically, Freaks, the movie, takes place kind of in a different. It's a sci-fi movie, so it's fiction, of course, and it takes place in this world where people have special powers. They could do different things, and they call them freaks because they're able to do that. And you have this father and daughter. This father is like trying to hide his daughter because she's also, a freak.
A freak, yes.
And he doesn't want her to be killed. And the reason why they're in hiding is because the government has just declared that all freaks have to go to this mountain area, and really they're just trying to put them away so nobody is afraid of them.
That's right.
And they killed they killed the mother of the daughter, so he doesn't want the same fate to happen to his daughter. Of course, later in the movie, we find out
the mother's actually alive.
The mother is really alive, and later in the show,
Daddy dies.
You just gave away the entire movie.
Well.
Oh my goodness!
I didn't tell him about
We're
the old
talking
man.
about the movie, and you just told them the end of it. I mean, talk about spoilers.
I told him a
Sorry,
spoiler right
everybody. At least tell everybody there's gonna be a spoiler ahead. Not the father dies at the end of the movie. Jeez.
I didn't say anything about Grandpa.
Yeah. Now you're talking about the grandfather dying. Anyway,
I didn't say that. I didn't say he died. You did. So you spoiler alert. I got you on that one.
Yeah. I guess I just gave away the grandfather dies
That's
too. Poor
right.
This poor girl.
Wow.
But she gets her mother back, and that's important.
That's the most important thing, yes, which is really neat.
I wish her father didn't die either, since that was given away. But yeah, and it's just there's a lot of sci-fi elements all the way through the movie. I thought the acting was stellar.
Oh yes.
The girl that played Chloe.
Oh, she was excellent.
Lexi,
yes.
Was great. The person that played the father was good. What's his name? Emil.
Even the grandfather did good.
Well, the grandfather was Bruce Dern. So, we all know Bruce Dern's
knows
great.
him, but he's been around for quite a long time.
Oh, yeah. Bruce Dern's been around forever.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. So the father was played by an up-and-coming actor, too. His name is, what was his name? Emil Hirsch.
Oh, yeah, Emil Hirsch. Yes.
Right. And for one of the supporting roles, they got Grace Park.
Yes.
Love Grace Park.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, she did a good job too. I like her for other reasons, but that's beside the point. But so yeah, it's got Emil Hirsch, Bruce Dern, Grace Park, Amanda Crew, and of course as Chloe.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said earlier, she really steals the show on this one.
Yes, I can't wait to see her in more movies. Like I said earlier,
I just wish that this was. And on Rotten Tomatoes, not like they're important, but even on Rotten Tomatoes has an 86%.
Yeah.
So people like it.
People do like it, Jake, because it's actually really good.
Yeah, it's just not marketed well.
No, it's not.
It's definitely not marketed the way it needs to be. So on AllForScifi, we give everything, we have a 0 to 5 stars. So we give everything a rating. And this year we have only given one movie this year a 5 rating, and we keep repeating it because it's the best movie of the year so far, and that is
Endgame.
Avengers Endgame. And he says it the same way every week. He just says Endgame.
That's right.
I guess everybody knows
it's Avengers Endgame is what it is.
Well, it's part of the Marvel universe for sure. Yeah,
that's definitely true. There might be some more stuff too coming out with the Avengers. No one knows quite yet, but there's some stuff in the rumor mill.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. There were some announcements by the stuff all the way dating back to Phase 6, I think.
Yeah,
right?
Phase 6 now. It's coming out with Phase 6 already.
Okay.
But they should be really waiting to do that in a couple more years before they start doing Phase 6. But they're also leaking out Phase 6 also.
Right. Coming back to Facebook Live, Dante asked a question about the shirt. No, Dante, he doesn't need a bigger one. That size is big enough for him.
Who?
I'm the one that's a little bit bigger than Rick.
Oh, okay.
So you don't need a shirt you don't need a 3X.
No, 2X.
I really don't need a 3X either, but I like to have stuff loose. I could fit a 2X, and a 1X is okay still, a little tight on me, but I could wear even a 1X. I like loose clothing.
Yeah, 2X is great for me because I like loose clothing.
And that's
also
loose as well for you. Yeah.
And it's great. Thank you.
So we give a rating from 0 to 5 stars 5 being the best, which Endgame got, which you mentioned.
Yep.
I'm going to give Freaks a 4.0.
Yes, me too.
I think it deserves it. I don't think it deserves a 4.5. It's not that close to being perfect. It's not a 5 for sure.
But it's worth going to see. I mean, I would not. You would think it's something different than you would think, but it's not. It's really an excellent movie.
It is. It is a good movie. So it's definitely above 3. So you must see.
The must see.
So that's my phrase again. If it's above 3, you must see. If it's 0 or 3 or below, you must not go.
That's right. Wait till it comes out Blu-ray or DVD.
So I like these little catchy phrases, but hey, go see Freaks if you could see it. You guys might have to wait until it does come on Netflix because it is in limited release.
Right.
So we got some other exciting things coming up. We just showed you this video that's going to be posting later today in about an hour or two. I'm going to be posting this video, or tonight it should be up. So go make sure, if you haven't already, go to our YouTube page.
And subscribe to it, please.
Our YouTube page is at AllForScifi, and it's all one word. So it's youtube.com/AllForScifi. Spell it all out. AllForScifi. No hyphen or anything, just sci-fi, all scrunched together as one word. When you're on YouTube, click the subscribe button, click the bell, and then you'll know when I get this video up tonight. And I'm working on other videos. I promised you guys every week we're working on these videos, and now we're going to get you some of these videos. So you'll have one of them tonight, and next week we have a couple others dealing with Galaxy's Edge. Us going to Batu on Galaxy's Edge. So, and don't forget to like us as well on Facebook. Virginia posted the link there at AllForScifi on Facebook. Click that link that Virginia put up there. Please like us on Facebook. We need to get those likes up. Coming here in the near future, in October, Captain Rickster and I are very excited. We're going to cover the event here in LA. It's called LA Comic Con.
Yes.
And it's a big event. This year they have Elijah Wood.
Yes,
that's going to be there. And the guy from, what's the guy that we did the Hellboy thing?
Oh, yeah, I can't remember I know who he is. I can't remember his name.
The Hellboy guy is going to be there.
He'll be there.
The original one, not the new one.
Right.
But he's going to be there. So we're going to be covering the entire event, including going and meeting with these famous stars. We're going to actually be on the red carpet.
Yep.
So
interviewing them and all that.
Yep. We're going to be doing interviews with all of them as well.
And comic artists, too, that come through that we know. We'll be interviewing them also.
Right.
Upcoming new comics are coming out.
Right. So
which will be, hopefully my show will start this coming next month.
Yeah, you better start in October. But
yes, we're going to try. I mean, it's getting a little hard right at the moment, but it's going to get done.
But LA Comic Con, by the way, used to be the Stan Lee show.
Yeah, it used to be, yes.
So now it's just called LA Comic Con. It used to be called, what did he call it? Kamikaze? Or
yeah,
what?
Kamikaze it used to be.
Yeah, so that's so now it's called LA Comic Con, and it takes place October 11th through the 13th. So we're going to be there every day covering it. We're going to have all the wonderful cosplay, so we'll get lots of video for you guys. Another reason to subscribe to YouTube.
Yes.
But we're going to be getting lots of video, and we're also going to be on the red carpet. We're going to try to get as many interviews as we can with everybody. You know, Elijah Wood and the Hellboy guy, Ron Perlman is his name.
Yeah,
yes,
Ron Perlman.
So Ron Perlman's going to be there. Also, Doug Jones is going to be there.
Yes.
Remember the funny comedian guy, Gabriel Iglesias?
Yes.
That funny heavyweight guy, he's going to be there. The guy who played SpongeBob SquarePants is going to be there. Lots of people.
There are a lot of good actors and actresses will be there.
Felicia Day, Drake Bell from Drake and Josh is going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So look out for that here soon. And now actually Lou Ferrigno is going to be there.
Oh, yes.
So that's going to be exciting. The Incredible Hulk.
Original Hulk.
Yeah. So we're going to be covering LA Comic Con, which is in October for you guys. It's going to be a great event. Can't wait until we get there.
Oh, I know. It's going to be excellent.
But, you know, the cosplay is what I really like. I like it when people dress up. play the different.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be
different
fun.
characters and stuff. That's going to be fun.
So we'll make sure we get interviews with everybody and let them tell their stories, and we'll get it up there for you guys. So we've got LA Comic Con, and next week we have Ad Astra.
Yep. That's
so
that's
going to be a great movie. So we're going to be covering Ad Astra next weekend. And it's been a great show, guys. Thank you guys for joining us today. And so that's going to be fun. I'm smacking again.
Yes, he is.
I'd been good all day and didn't do it until just now.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely true.
So everybody, thank you for joining us at AllForScifi. I do again apologize for all the technical difficulties. Until we get a bigger budget, we're just going to go ahead and do this one camera thing and focus on the audio podcast, and the videos and stuff. We'll post those on our YouTube page when we cover events. So thank you, everybody. Have a great week. Stay blessed. I'm your host, Eric Walker, and behind me is
Captain Rickster. Have a great week.
Everybody stay blessed.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
And let's all take care of each other, all right?
Yes, and be safe out there.
Yep.